I hope I'm audible right now. So now we will discuss a few more ideas on compounding. We already saw some ideas here. Let's go into some more interesting hypotheses here. So what we often notice about compounding is that the path is very non-linear and the risks are really high because it is easy to assume that if you compound faster, you will definitely get better results. It doesn't work that way. If you think about it, if you can just invest in index funds and similar stuff, you'll just be at par with the market, and that's reasonably safe. But once you go 2 or 3 percentage points above it, you probably end up in a situation where you lose money, which means that making good money is the underrated secret of making wealth. So what you do is you focus all your creativity on creating money in this window. So you create money and then put it into this window, a more predictable window, and then you go after making more money instead of losing your health, your mental peace, and your hard-earned money by trying to outsmart the market. That I think is the underrated feature which people don't talk about. Focus on creating money with your mind and your energy. However, let wealth compound in a boring manner. Now, the second part of the story is once you understand how compounding works, you'll also realize that anything that is worth 100 rupees today is actually worth only half after 10 years. Okay, so today's money is more valuable than future's money. So this means that you can study more about XIRR, which is used for insurance policies. So a 10,000 rupees is worth half after 10 years and one third after 15 years. So if an insurance policy says, hey, I'll give you 10,000 rupees this year, but also realize that after 10 years also it will also only give you 10,000 rupees. That 10,000 is actually less valuable than today's 10,000 because it's worth 5,000 rupees in future. So look at all the insurance policies all the uncles and aunties have sold you. And if they are about giving you a consistent income, they're probably risky things because they are giving you a very low rate of return. Futures 10,000 rupees is much lesser value than today's 10,000 rupees. Think of XIR and insurance policy. Also, our mind thinks linearly, but our world evolves in a non-linear manner. The cities will evolve exponentially, the areas will evolve exponentially. So try to understand which areas will compound at which growth rate. The moment you focus and understand the ideas of compounding, you will also realize that the biggest emotions to deal with in on finance are fear and greed, anxiety and FOMO. If you understand the intuition of compounding that we saw in this table, you will most likely be able to understand that what is the estimate of something becoming 2x, 3x, 4x in what period of time according to what CAGR. And hence, people cannot easily sell you something by creating fear or by creating FOMO. Insurance, crypto, unproven instruments, buy this land, buy this house, invest in this company, invest in this cheap stock, be too conservative or gamble your money. All of that are theatricality and deception, powerful agents against the uninitiated. But if you can build the intuition for compounding, you will not be easily fooled by fear or greed. Again, this will give you a lot more understanding of how these numbers move. So you will do your own analysis. You'll not depend on influencers. And you can also discuss these ideas with your friends. You create your own micro circles and try to validate these ideas. and invest your time and effort to do analysis. This is very simple math. It is something that everybody should be taught. This is how you learn how to not lose money in these, by understanding these parts of compounding. Okay, try to understand again the insurance policies that sell you, hey, I'll pay you 10,000 rupees for the rest of 20 years. That's actually very bad money, because they're not paying 10,000 rupees for those 20 years. They're paying you 10,000 in the first year, and they're paying you 5,000 actually 10 years hence, and they're paying you 3,300 rupees 15 years hence, and probably just paying 2,500 rupees to you at in the 20th year. So you see how insurance policies take the advantage of you not understanding compounding to fool you. Same way, a lot of people promise you amazing CAGRs. Try to understand, amazing CAGRs will come at a cost. The cost of probability, the cost of it not turning out the way it should. So maybe focus on being somewhere in the middle. Let the compounding play out in a reasonable manner while you focus all your energy on creating more money. These are some of the rough thoughts I have right now, but would love to know more from those who have marinated on these ideas. Again, build this out. And what this means is your main job is to focus on creating more money and not trying to increase your returns 4% above the market. And if you have a low salary, don't even worry about investing as much as you should focus on increasing your salary. Because if there's anything you can learn from this, you can understand that no amount of compounding, especially in this range of 1 to 20%, can solve for creating more money. Try to think about these ideas. These scattered ideas are mere pointers for you. You're smart enough to draw this out and think about it. And maybe even tell me that, hey, Amul, you were wrong. And that's completely okay. But spend time marinating on this. See you when I see you.